Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Well, let's talk Delaware Valley Lacrosse. And, boy, they've been pretty good the last couple of years. Joining us right now is their head coach, Jeff Krasulski. Jeff, tell us about the talent that you have out there at DV.
We got a lot of talent returning. Right now, our star player is Tristan Earl at attack. He was the offensive player of the year last year in our league. Had 85 combined points with goals and assists. And we also have our goalkeeper back, Connor Lamberton, senior, and he's doing a great job in the cage for us and being the leader of our defense. So those are two of our captains and team leaders here.
Jeff Krasulski talking Delaware Valley boys lacrosse here on the John Mendola Show. Lacrosse has exploded in northeastern Pennsylvania, but I think you guys are a little ahead of the curve. Talking to some of the coaches here in northeastern Pennsylvania, they're trying to do a lot of the things that you're doing right.
Well, that means a lot to us. We're in our seventh season here. And we have the luxury at Delaware Valley of being right on the border with New York and New Jersey. So when we got our start, we started playing all these teams in Jersey and New York. So we were able to play some pretty established programs. So those experiences have been really great for us, and we've benefited from playing that good competition. And a lot of those teams over there have been good mentors for us. And as the sport has been growing in NEPA, we've been trying to give back and help out, the other teams that are starting out, just like the teams in New York and Jersey helped us. The best thing about lacrosse is that everybody's invested in the game and willing to share and help each other out. There's a big brotherhood within the sport.
Yeah, noticing that brotherhood and the movement, the youth movement, that is, and I know you have a big youth movement out there at. Let me start that over.
Yeah.
Jeff, I know you have a big youth movement out there at Delaware Valley. A lot of younger kids that are playing it, and you should be good for years to come with that because there's so much interest.
Well, and again, the other teams will start catching up. We just hosted our annual youth tournament this past weekend, and it was great to have kids from New York playing kids from Crestwood, the Back Mountain area, a very talented team for the Valley Laxers from the Wyoming area, and Scranton Lacrosse Youth, which is pretty powerful. So it's a nice combination of different talent there. But we have some nice talent coming up with the youth. We have great people running the program, and we work hand in hand with them. And the kids just love the sport. Once they see it, the kids are sold, and they just want to keep on playing. So we're really happy with that. And without a feeder system of the youth, your success is only going to last for so long. So we're really invested in that, and the kids do a really nice job with that.
Jeff, talk about your lacrosse background, where you played, what kind of experience you had, and some of the coaches that you have there, and knowing the game.
Yeah. Well, my lacrosse background was DV started lacrosse and needed a coach, and I stepped up and became the assistant coach the first year. My coaching background actually came from Nanticoke High School. And I had I helped out with the girls basketball program, which was always a big powerhouse at Nanticoke. I was able to coach with Gary Williams, Jack Renko, and Mr. Zabriskie down there, and they were the classiest coaches and the biggest mentors that a young person could ever have. So from those experiences, and then I coached basketball and football at Delaware Valley, and used that background to help out with lacrosse. So I was brand new to the sport 7 years ago, and the school sent me for training. through U.S. Lacrosse, going down their coaching conventions, being certified with U.S. Lacrosse, and then I was able to pull in two assistants that I coached basketball with, Danny Gonzalez and Scott Nielsen. Scott's our JV basketball coach at DV also. So the basketball skill really transformed over, because that's how you play your motion offense, your defense, your help defense. So a lot of the strategy is the same, but it was a lot of learning at that beginning stage.
Jeff Krasulski telling us about his lacrosse background, which is pretty much right from the start. He learned it. But you mentioned those guys out of Nanticoke, all good guys. And as you mentioned, they did it the right way there at Nanticoke with that girls basketball program. And you get to see those guys maybe, nowadays, once in a while, run into some of them at the store. And, they love the game and did it right. And, of course, you're carrying that over there to Delaware Valley. And coaching, a lot of times it comes down to the fundamentals and making sure kids are doing the right things.
Absolutely. And you know what? You never know in life when things are going to, what you're going to need those things that you've learned. And I'll tell you, those experiences with the girls basketball program, those were the best experiences I could get as a coach, especially with Coach Renko and Zabriskie and Williams. They just were just great mentors, and I was so appreciative of that. So it's always great running into them, talking about them. And every time I see them, they're always asking about lacrosse, and can't believe what we're doing up here. But it's been a great ride. I can't believe we're in already 7 years, and getting to the state tournament every year. It's just unbelievable.
Jeff, when you talk to guys like John Knowles at a Scranton Prep, he mentioned you and what you've done with that program now, getting into the state playoffs and keeping that going. It's something that you want to do. Do you think that you have that type of team again this year?
I think so. It's nice that we get an automatic qualifier with winning the district. So the district is getting a lot tougher. Coach Knowles at Scranton Prep is a coach, a friend of mine. He's doing wonders with that program. Our program at Scranton Prep is a lot farther than we were at our second year. So good things are going to be happening there. But we have a lot of talent back on this team, and last year our defense only gave up 3.5 goals per game, and right now we're averaging only giving up 3 goals a game. So we have some nice improvement there. And then our offensive attack unit is probably the best we've ever had. We got a senior with Tristan that we talked about earlier, and Eric Lindoff and Nick Pampalone. Eric's a junior and Nick's a sophomore. And the 3 of them, but for being at different grade levels, they have such a chemistry and high lacrosse IQ that they're just a dangerous unit. So they've been fun to coach, but even more fun to watch on the field because they've been doing some amazing things.
Well, amazing Delaware Valley has been. They continue to do that under the guidance of Jeff Krasulski, the head coach. And, of course, big things coming up as we get to the playoffs this year. And we wish you guys well. And, of course, as you say, you're helping out other teams in northeastern Pennsylvania. Very kind of you as the people that helped you from New Jersey and New York. And we're hoping lacrosse continues to grow as right now, as everyone sees, and I'm seeing it firsthand with my family, that it's on fire in northeastern Pennsylvania. Jeff, best of luck.
All right, hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate you having us on here.
Delaware Valley Boys Lacrosse here on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.